Well, right, people. Welcome back to No Spoilers, the show where we break down your favorite series without giving away everything. Today, we're diving into episode 2 of MobLand, titled Jigsaw Puzzle. And let me tell you, this episode is like a box of matches and someone just struck one, boom. Everything's heating up. If you thought episode 1 was chaotic, buckle up. Episode 2 takes that chaos, mixes in betrayal, blood, and a lot of bad decisions, and serves it cold, just the way mobsters like it. So we start with our favorite fixer, Harry D'Souza, played by the always intense Tom Hardy, walking into the aftermath of Archie's murder. Now, Harry's been through some dark stuff, but this is messier than a toddler with a paint set. He's not panicking though. He's calm, too calm, like, I've done this before. Kind of calm, which is honestly more terrifying than the crime scene itself. But Harry doesn't just clean blood, he cleans problems. And right now, the Harrigan family has plenty. Next morning, boom, Harry's in cuffs. Yup, someone spilled. And now he's face to face with T.S. Fisk, the detective who looks like he hasn't slept in for years and hates mobsters more than Mondays. Fisk wants Harry to turn on the Harrigans, spill the beans. But Harry, not a chance. He sits there cool as ever, giving nothing. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, O'Hara pulls some strings and gets him out. Lesson of the day: it's not what you know, it's who you know, especially when your friends wear expensive suits and carry silencers. Now we switch to Eddie, who's basically the last person anyone wants talking. So Kevin decides to move him somewhere quiet, the Cotswolds. You know, the kind of place where people drink tea and pretend the world isn't burning. But surprise, surprise, Richie Stevenson sends his goons to snatch Eddie on the way. And here's where things pop off. Zosir and Kiko show up out of nowhere, and it turns into a full-on roadside showdown. Guns shouting, close calls, it's like a fast and furious scene, but everyone's wearing black. Meanwhile, back in MobLand's very own Game of Thrones, Brendan Harrigan, the first son of Maeve, tries to do business with Serafina Harrigan, Conrad's child out of wedlock, and she shuts him down hard. Like, don't talk to me unless you've got a real plan energy. Ouch. At the same time, Bella, Kevin's wife, who's not just pretty but pretty smart, sets up a secret meeting between her long-lost dad, Lord Pennock, and Antoine, hoping to tap into some government power, because when mob money's not enough, political feathers are the next best thing. Now, let's talk about Richie. This guy doesn't play fair. He calls Harry in for a chat, but it's not really a chat, it's a threat wrapped in a suit. Richie shows Harry footage of his daughter Gina. Yup, he's watching her, following her. The message is crystal clear. Find Tommy, or your daughter disappears. Harry keeps it together, but you can see it in his eyes. He's ready to burn the whole city down if someone touches his kid. So now Harry's on a mission. He goes back to the nightclub, you know, the place where bad decisions are made under neon lights. He finds Valjean, corners him, and goes full Hardy mode. No yelling, just low, angry talking, the kind that says, talk, or I snap your arm. So what's the point of all this chaos? Easy. Power and control. Harry's trying to survive in a world where trust is dead. Friends are enemies and family, well, they'll stab you and smile while doing it. Episode 2 is called Jigsaw Puzzle for a reason. Every scene is a piece. A bloody, broken, sharp-edged piece, and by the end, you start to see what this season is building toward war, not just between families, but between people who used to ride together. Tom Hardy's killing it. No surprise there. He gives Harry that quiet danger we all love, the kind of guy who looks calm until he snaps your neck with one hand. The episode doesn't waste a second. Every line, every shot, every shady look, it all means something, and just when you think you've got it figured out, the show pulls the rug out from under you. If episode 1 was the spark, episode 2 is the gasoline. This was No Spoilers. I'll see you in episode 3, unless Richie finds me first.